follow that Dargo High Plains Road, basically, all the way to Dargo. Alright, so as we go out of here, we go left. I'll just say again, we're all on the same track, right? Everyone's going everywhere. The only difference is after Omeo, and that's on the way the last hour. So let's keep going, we'll go down past Mount Hotham again. We'll get down to the Dargo High Plains Road, we'll go left there again. We'll go in there and then stop at the hill there, and everyone can have a look at what Greg was talking about yesterday. Okay. Dargo will be an in and out, you'll see that on your map. As you're coming into Dargo, you'll see a road go off to your left. Don't take that, go into Dargo.
All right, last full day, because tomorrow will be a little bit of a shorter day. All right. Oh, I am on the sore side. Good to go. Alright, today is supposed to be a bit more of a relaxed day, but we'll see. We'll probably find out pretty quick. I got the rain gear handy because there is a very likely possibility of rain starting around noon and going into the night. So we'll see what happens. Dinner Plain reminds me so much of Breckenridge. It's, you know, there's not really a town here like Breckenridge has. It's more just the ski area, but you know, I lived in ski towns for years, and they're all the same. It's no different in Australia than it is in Breckenridge. It's so funny. Steve ended up with a donkey again. Yesterday when we were descending from Golden Spur, him and Sam are just on the far right of the track going down that hill, and I'm on the left, and Greg comes by and passes all of us. So we get to dinner, and he's just like, why is the American the only one riding on the left, and all of you guys are on the right? ABS. That's a 660. blue rag. I think I see Greg. Ugh. Do you want to pull in here? I just want to fly the drone over there. So yeah, that's Blue Rag. Obviously some people were having some drama, even just getting up there. Yeah, I don't care. I don't have anything to prove. And that's just the climb up to the entrance. You go from there and drop down and go out further before coming back up. And it's a whole thing. So they were saying some of the guys who probably shouldn't be trying to do Blue Rag had expressed significant interest in trying it. I'm out here riding to have fun. Some of the stuff like that stops being fun real quick. pulley. God, yeah, really fast roads. No, I'm not saying a whole lot. I'm a little bit tired. It's also just a lot of high-speed riding. It's a lot of fun. That's slippery. Oh, high cows. Oh, God. Here's the pavement.
Twenty minutes later.
Might not get a whole lot of commentary from me on this next bit. It's f***ing windy. Holy still there. Oh, that's cool. You want to do the water crossing?
Just wondering whether you want to take any photos. Like, if you want to stop and do any photos.
Okay.
Let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I got the 360 going, so we get it all on video. Yeah. Still there. Oh man, look at that. Holy crap. That's not real, right? Like that's just imaginary, right? This isn't real. This is all just a weird lucid dream that I've been planning for 4 months. Oh, I found out what had happened with the guy on the 660 going the wrong way and stopping. His Senna fell off. So he was going back for his comm system. It was probably on the road. I just couldn't see it. But yeah, that's why. actually pretty slippery in a couple places. This is exactly like what we ride on all the time in the States. Oh, the wind feels nice. It got warm down low. So we are 50 kilometers from Omeo, which is our last gas stop of the day. And it's not too far from there back to Tenere Plain because there's no gas in Tenere Plain. So Omeo is the last gas until we are going back to Bright tomorrow. I will say definitively that this has made me a better rider. Being able to have the time on a similar bike with slightly different tires in a slightly different place. And the biggest thing is seeing people who are able to ride much faster than what I'm comfortable with doing or what I've been doing, and emulating their technique. You realize how much more you can push the speed on one of these bikes and it will still cruise through some really pretty gnarly stuff even at speed. This has been great. You know, this has really been a great experience to do all of this and be able to push my limits. Australia has been amazing and a truly just riding paradise. There's other stuff you can ride in the United States that you can't find here, like Utah and, you know, true alpine terrain like in Colorado and stuff like that, but for the most part this has just been fantastic. And it's fun to see that adventure riders are kind of the same everywhere, you know. We're all just there to have fun, giving each other a hard time and joking, talking about bikes. It's, you know, it's all the same. You know, when you're just cruising along like this, it's hard to think about the fact that you're in Australia, because it just feels like you're out riding with your buddies. Then you think about the fact that you're on the wrong side of the road, and every animal is poisonous and all these trees are ones you don't normally see, or you stop and take your helmet off and you hear birds screaming at each other that you've never heard before in your entire life, and it clicks in that this is a very different experience to what you're used to. And it's pretty cool. Tarmac. Bitumen. It's so funny. This country separated by a common language. Still, the funniest thing has been lemonade. So we got in the day before yesterday, and I asked the people at the dinner, I asked for a whiskey and Coke and a lemonade for the salt. He's like, yeah, okay, sure enough. And he comes back with a whiskey and Coke. I think it was actually a rum and Coke, but whatever. And a Sprite. And so I didn't think it was my drink. So I'm like, no, I ordered a lemonade. And then one of the other guys is like, no, that's what this is. It's lemon lime, it's lemonade. That's what we call lemonade. They call lemonade lemon squash. I don't know what you call anything. I keep ordering the wrong things. But yeah, that's been the funniest one so far of, what the hell do you call lemonade? Lemonade. Yeah, but this is Sprite. What do you mean? What's the thing with lemon juice in it that looks like lemon? Oh, lemon squash. Great. So yeah, that's been the funniest adventures in speaking Australian that I've had. They don't call fuel gas. They call it fuel or petrol or diesel or whatever. But yeah, they call gas stations servos, service stations. It's not like the countries have been separated for all that long. And yet, I mean, even from the UK, you know, they don't say these things in the UK. Some of them they do, but most of them they don't. And so it's just hilarious in like a short period of time how much your language can diverge from the norm. It also makes you realize why time travel would not really work. Because even 100 years in the past, people talked completely differently. If you went more than a couple hundred years, you would truly struggle to make yourself understood. This is cool. Spring Gully Road. Oh, wow. Okay, he's back there. He's just way back there. Lots of cows. Boink. You're fine, ladies. Come on. Gate. Ugh.
I'm gonna go back on the road.
Oh, okay.
And I'll go straight to Omeo.
Okay. Be safe.
I will.
You got it? Yep, that's when you gotta know your limitations. His leg's been hurting him since day one. I mean, he broke his femur a couple of years ago. He's had all sorts of hardware in his leg. So, don't blame him. I would almost say that was sketchier than the big difficult downhill, because that was slipperier. There was no grip on that hill at all. What's going on here? There we go. Alright, so head cam might die here in a little bit, but we're almost out of here, so not a big deal. Yeah, gates with more than one person are a lot easier, because one person opens it, the other person goes through, gets off, goes back and closes it once the first person gets back on their bike and goes through. And you just alternate like that. The Yamaha guy was talking about how he rode a pretty good section of the Trans-Euro Trail in England. 30 to 50 gates a day. Alright, I'm going to save the battery for a little bit, so see you in a bit. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me at all. It is so windy right now. I mean, I'm doing 95, but Yep, that one snuck up on us. Yeah, we keep doing this. We keep dipping off the main road, back and forth.
One hour later.
Gotta get all the cameras running. Good Lord. Got it. Teamwork makes the dream work. The other side of Tenere Plain. So if we had kept going down the highway, we would have got down here. Yeah, I think we made the right decision, because being on 2-track grassy with ruts wouldn't be a ton of fun in this. Welcome to Tenere Plain and the end of the Tenere Adventure Rally. Holy crap, it is pouring.
Standard or special?
Michael, no point even asking, okay?
No? Standard.
Standard, if it's raining, we'll be down to bitumen to Bright, nothing else.
Everyone?
How's the lake feel? There's a lot of washboard, and yeah, that couldn't have been good. So after you went back, we went through another one of those gates, and in the paddock was the steepest hill we did all week. It was the steepest hill we've done all week.
Yeah, Steve said there was all brown leaves.
I was in second gear, hitting the rev limiter, like with just my rear tire locked up, sliding down the hill.
And this thing, the homeboy said to me, he goes, "Did you see that orange flag?" I said, "Yeah."
There's lots of things there, you
It's
know,
for the water ruts on the sides. It's like come over the top and just kept
Oh,
just rode down.
God.
Fifth gear, down the hill.
I did get a kick out of the caution sign with cows written on it.
Did you see the next sign?
No.
It wasn't an orange sign.
Oh.
It was a sign that was stapled to a tree, and it says the pub opens at 11:30. Pub opens 11:30.
That's funny.
Like it's just a
I mean, if know your market.
yeah.
Yeah.
It got me.
So, we want to give out some prizes. First of all, really impressed with the group today with Blue Rag. There was the whole, normally we get a lot of testosterone, a lot of carry on. Maybe doing it day 4 when you were sort of buckled a few the day before or more if you have maybe made it. But you need to have a crack at it one day. Today might not be the day, it might not be your day. The rule for me is if you're going to sit there and look at it for an extended period of time, don't do it. Anyway, we've got some prizes. So, we've been working with geese. Not very often you get to say work and you're in the same sentence, geese. Best overall Tenere of the event. Now, this is a Tenere we've gone and gone, that's a Tenere, that's what Tenere is all about. It's a good setup. It's not got all the fans, doesn't got air sensors on the wheel pressures. It's just a Tenere set up for riding. And that's from Ben Dickinson. Where are you, Ben? Big Yamaha gear bag. It's in the truck. We'll give it to you at Bright. It's a big Yamaha gear bag. It's helmet, one end boots, and all of our crew members have got them. Fit 2 sets of riding gears, your boot warmer, your helmet, your boots. Everything goes in. Gloves are at the top. They're a real good bag, and they're made by Albeck, yeah, they're a good thing. The next one is what we call just a really good, smart, best ADV setup. The bike is, it's just about doing the job. It's not, again, it's not about anything fancy. It's got everything he needs except skill, but it's got everything to do the job. Stepped out in his world rate. I might have built that bike in the workshop, but it had nothing to do with it. Highest mileage, we're pretty sure Steve's got this in the bag, but does anyone have any kilometres on yours, Steve?
Just picked over 65 today.
Anyone done more than 65? Brady. Brady's 70,000 miles. But he hasn't
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Oh, listen to him.
It's also not here, so it doesn't matter.
So yeah, we've got backpack, Yamaha backpack and stuff for you. So see you crash tomorrow when we get out of the truck. Sadly, this year marks our first DNF from mechanical on a Tenere. But under the technicalities, it's because someone had fitted crash bars to Rod's bike. Rod only just bought the bike and didn't fit the crash bars. So whoever's fitted the crash bars has damaged the threads. Technically, it's a DNF. I've got to put it there. But he's also finishing the ride. So all the riders finished the ride. I don't know. Yeah, that would have been as close as it come anyway. So officially, that's something we're pretty proud of. That's 5 years. 5 years. And we have one tech. And yeah, we've not had a mechanical legitimate Yamaha DNF ever. Congratulations on your purchase. Thanks for coming to the rally this year. You do need to see Lizzie in the morning. If this rain continues, and they've had 45 mil down at Mansfield apparently. 45 mil in there. If it continues, the loop that we had heading up towards Cancoven, across the top and down through some farmland that we had access to, we're not going to be able to do it. There's about 8 or 9 river crossings in it. There weren't real deep crossings on a normal day, but I don't know what they're going to be. I'm not going 90 kilometres that direction to find it doesn't work. I'm glad it's the last day, not the first day, and we might also give us a chance to head off a bit early to go home. Now, the donkey. Where's the donkey? Who's stitching someone up? Come on, someone's got to have something.
He's shaking in his boots because he knows where he's going.
Yeah, I've got something. So, I'm riding with the over here, and
I wasn't going to dob him in, by the way.
yeah, we get to Doggo, and there's a bit of a queue for fuel. So there's a couple of motorcycles, a few utes, and then we think, nah, it's okay. He says, no, well, it could get a bit dodgy. I've only got 1 bar left of my fuel gauge. I said, well, but you can get fuel up the road at Swiss Creek. Yeah, no, I'll get into that. Okay. So we think, no, well, let's go. Let's make some headway. So we leave out. We get to, what's the place called, Swiss Creek? Yeah, we see the mobile services, and my established ride mate says, oh, I know it's not that far from here. I think I'll get there. Not having done the pre-run and seen it was a big loop out. Yeah. So no, I think I'll get there. Now, I don't normally see him on the dirt tracks because he's a little bit ahead of me, but today I saw him a lot as he was freewheeling down all the hills. We get into Omeo at the top, coming in from the back way, and he's out completely. Can you so that's my story. And he put in 23 points. He's not talking. Anyone beat that? Oh, buzz.
Who lost the toolkit today?
I stopped at the gate, but I put the stand down in a little bit of a sort of rut, and then tried to get off the bike and went off to the left as I was off to the left, and the bike came over me as well.
All right, so we've got I fell over because I can't work the stand properly, or I ignored the instructions and rode past a service station to get there.
That's intentional. I think all of us have fallen over at a stop at some point. You can't get rid of it.
All right, well.
One thing I'd like to say, yet again, this is the second Tenere Rally I've been on, and Brady has done a great job yet again on the event. It's all the trails have been great, the organisation's been good, and communications always no problem. Put your hands together.
If you've got anything really constructive that we can do better, send us an email, because one thing we do say is every day is a school day. All right, thank you. Leslie, you want to start? Bringing out whatever?